The location of this field and the monument are especially appropriate and meaningful to the family because Joseph was born and raised just a stone's throw from here at 6 Linnet Place, just off Sadler Street. While Joseph was growing up on the hill, he probably played and swam in what was then Webster's Pond. I know when I was 8, 10, 12 years old, we skated on this field. We flooded in the winter and skated here. These days it's become honorable and fashionable to honor our veterans, but Joseph did not live to be a veteran. Joseph was killed 101 years ago while serving as a member of the 1st Army Division in France. Joseph arrived in France in July of 1917 amongst the earliest troops to arrive there and served in combat until his death less than a month from the signing of the armistice in November 1918. The field was dedicated to his memory in December 1935 to honor his sacrifice and the sacrifice of the Matos family. It was rededicated on October 4th, 2018, with the promise that this field would continue to honor his life and death. Now, just a year later, we find this was a hollow promise, and the perceived needs of the school committee take precedence over the memory of a fallen hero. After all, it's for our children. What could be more important? Perhaps some lessons they don't teach in school. Honor and respect for our servicemen and women. Perhaps honor and respect for our fallen heroes who have given their lives to keep us free. Perhaps the value of volunteerism. Perhaps what goals can be accomplished by a group of dedicated citizens with only minimal help from the government. Perhaps even the value of not spending $5 million to move a field whose renovation costs $275,000. This field epitomizes those values. Several years ago, the Light Up Matos Committee was formed by a group of softball players who saw how rundown and neglected the field had become. They worked hard to clean up and repaint and landscape the field, contributing hundreds of hours of volunteer labor and raising money through contributions to completely renovate the field. To complete the project, they raised money and applied for and received several grants and raised additional funds from private contributions to install an up-to-date state-of-the-art lighting system, which we see here tonight. This project could be a prime example of what can be accomplished by a group of dedicated citizens and will be used in years for the future by other groups trying to improve their communities. Now instead, the Gloucester School Committee has decided it's more important to build a school on this site. A school that is the highest priced of the 9 options they originally started with. A school that will overpower this residential neighborhood. A school that would add substantial dangerous traffic to these narrow streets. We've all driven on Friend Street with the 2-way traffic. We know how bad it can be. A school that will dishonor the memory of Joseph S. Matos. A school that dishonors the efforts of the many volunteers who so recently renovated the field. Good sense tell us the $5 million could be more constructively spent buying land in a more appropriate and central location that would not impact the lives of the Gloucester people. Thank you.
Oh, you are.